I want to talk to Khan.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Tengus is satisfied with your work, as you said. I'm glad to hear it. It seems Zarina trusts you. That speaks in your favor. That should suffice. Go to Khan. He is a man of few words, but he will want to share some with you.
You gain the trust of Tengus and Zarina. In recognition, I will answer 2 questions. Choose wisely.
About my 2 questions. Are there any Morkans who don't believe in Ravok?
There used to be. Dark times. Only the old remember. There was another god besides Ravok. Crichton. But that name only represents conflict now. A struggle that almost destroyed the Morkans. Forget I mentioned it. That's your first question. Do you have another?
What is the balance?
The balance is a system of equilibrium that ensures our survival. When we were trapped down here, it was a vital system. Take food, for example. There must always be enough food for the people who need to eat. One more person, and there would not be enough food. One less person, and we would not have enough workers. The balance is a delicate machine that must never be askew. It has become more difficult to maintain, however, since the gates were opened. You've asked your 2 questions, but I am not finished with you yet. I have a task for you. Complete it to my satisfaction, and I will grant you a great honor. In any case, you have earned a place in the Morkan ranks. Enough talking. I must resume my duties.
You heard the great Khan. I will explain everything else to you.
Khan mentioned a task for me. What does it involve?
It seems Khan sees great potential in you. He has been looking for a long time. Perhaps his search is finally over. But you must complete a test to prove your suitability before Khan will bestow upon you this great honor.
What kind of honor are we talking about here?
Once Khan considers you worthy, all will be revealed.
What kind of test?
Khan wishes to test whether you truly embody Morkan values. You are expected to help Vlad with his work. He is waiting. Go to him when you are ready to leave.
I've already visited Vlad.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
Then why is he not here?
He said...
I do not care what he said. Bring him here. The great Khan will hear what he has to say about you. It will soon become clear whether you truly represent our values or not.
You can't keep your mouth shut. You're only gonna make things worse.
The voice of Khan sent me.
Had a feeling he might. What does he want from me?
You're meant to give Khan a report about me.
Ah, okay. Got it. I'll go see him right away.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
Apparently they're still in polio.
Know why I summoned you?
Yeah. You want to know if the outsider passed my test, right? If he's worthy of the job you have for him.
Yes.
Well, I made it look like I was trying to smuggle something out of the grotto. He didn't give two shits. Thought he threatened to turn me in, or at least ask what I was up to. He just stood there like a slab of meat. Wasn't impressed, to be honest. Oh, but that's not all. Outside, we ran into a deserter, Ilger. The stranger didn't interfere. He let me carry out more Khan justice, as Ravok demands. Gotta say, it surprised me. In a good way, of course.
A sensible appraisal with useful responses. But what is your opinion of him? Tell me, do you think him ready to take on the responsibility?
Well, all things considered, no, I don't think so. I get why you see something in him, but I can't recommend him. If he wants to show how much he respects the Morkans, maybe you should offer up a little Alexit.
Your advice is appreciated, Vlad. May Ravok's blessings be upon you.
And on you, Master.
You heard correctly. Vlad has spoken against you. The Great Khan is bitterly disappointed. If you wish to show that you truly respect our way of life, you will need to make amends.
What do I need to do to prove myself?
As Vlad already suggested to Khan, a gift to the Morkans would suffice. If you cannot show your respect another way, this is the only avenue open to you.
I want to show my respect.
What have you brought?
I offer this gift.
This shows that you are serious in your respect for us. There is no other explanation for why such a great amount would be offered. Khan wants to speak with you. Go to him.
Your voice sent me. I've proven my respect for your culture.
I accept my voice's decision. Perhaps I have finally found someone worthy of my task. Before we go, do you have any more questions?
Tell me about yourself.
A pointless story. I don't wish to share it.
What can you tell me about Morkan history?
Ancient lore speaks of a time before the comet. A time of darkness, terror. When the comet hit, our forefathers fled here. People killed over resources amidst the falling ash. Our predecessors trapped themselves in the tunnels. Many generations lived here. The balance ensured our survival. Nothing was allowed to change. The rations were equal. The number of citizens remained steady. The balance saved us. But now it is threatened. The poachers open the gates. I fear the worst. But enough about that. I dislike wasting words. I have one last task for you. Follow me to Ravok's Cathedral. Wait here.
What is it?
I must speak with Asmir. We will continue afterwards. Asmir,
Yes, my lord.
I am going to Ravok's Cathedral.
Ah, so it is time.
It is. My instinct tells me I have found the one.
Then I won't keep you any longer. May Ravok welcome you into his perfect oblivion.
May Ravok watch over you too, my friend. Let's continue. No questions. We walk in silence.
Why?
No talking. I must prepare for what is to come. Patience. A few more levels and we will be there. This is Bahadur. Speak with him. He will explain. My words are coming to an end. I will await your decision. I trust it will be a wise one.
I see you're here with Khan. Strange as it is, he must have a good reason for getting an outsider to do the job. But before we begin, tell me, do you wish to join us? To walk the path of the Morkons, worship Ravok, and be a protector of Oblivion?
I'm already a member of another faction.
That's disappointing. But it's not for me to understand why Khan would want you to carry out such an important task. Has Khan told you why you're here?
No. He kept that to himself.
Ah, he's a man of few words. Then I suppose it's my privilege to give you the good news. Khan has chosen you to take his life.
What? Are you insane?
Ha! You've only confirmed my doubts. But selecting an executioner is Khan's right, and he chose you. Like Khan, you have a choice. Will you accept the great honor that Khan has bestowed upon you?
I've still got questions for Khan. Why did he choose me?
I can only assume he sees something in you that he doesn't in others. I cannot speculate further. Only he knows his reasons. If he hasn't confided in you, then he will likely take this knowledge into Ravok's arms.
Why does he want to die?
There may be many reasons. There is no greater honor than sacrificing yourself in the name of balance. To cast aside this fragile shell and be reborn in Ravok's arms is every Morkon's ultimate goal. Khan has chosen his time. It is unusual, but honorable without compare.
All right. I've made my decision. I can't do it. I can't execute him. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm disappointed to hear it.
I thought this might happen. Perhaps I was wrong about you.
Khan's offer still stands. The choice of executioner is final. It cannot be revoked. I hope you'll do the honorable thing and help Khan into Ravok's arms. He'll be waiting here for you. I'm glad to... I trust that you'll...
I won't make it easy for you.
Hang on a minute. You're going to fight back?
Of course. Only death in battle is honorable. Are you prepared?
I still have a few questions.
The time for questions is past.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's fight.
You have my thanks. May Ravok receive you.
Get in there! Oh, now comes the pain! How long are you gonna keep this up? Praise be to Ravok. Khan is reborn in Ravok's arms. I admit I had my doubts, but you proved a capable fighter. Perhaps Khan was right to choose you as his executioner.
Well, it's not like I had a choice.
Not true. You could have rejected Khan's plea and never returned. But you didn't. You did as he asked, and for that you deserve credit. In recognition, I will grant you a request. What do you want? If it's in my power, I'll grant it. Our army will triumph. We instill fear in the hearts of all who oppose us.
Hang on. We've got to talk about the future.
Future is a meaningless concept dreamt up by the insecure. There is only balance. Soon, humanity will understand that the time of destruction is upon us.
Feels like humanity's already got the gist. Think about what you're doing. If you don't stop, we'll all die, including the Morcons.
As it should be. It is what we have been working towards for so long. Glory to those who in Ravok's name protect the balance.
Sorry. I'm not just gonna stand by and let you wipe out life on Magalan.
Then you're a greater fool than I ever imagined. Can't you smell the stench of corruption and selfishness? It's everywhere. The mana freaks grow like fungus, even daring to attack the grotto. In Ravok's name, we will all be saved.
If you say so. About that favor. I wouldn't mind some shards.
I see. If this is what you desire. I trust that will be sufficient. Now I'd be grateful if you'd leave me in peace. Thank you for your efforts. I will pray for Khan.